Okay, we are at the NCAA National Collegiate Women's Bowling Championship, Lansing Regional. Next up is Vanderbilt University. Coach Williamson making a 19th consecutive trip, I think we figured out, which means probably 19 consecutive times is more than any of the other teams here have made trips to the NCAA. So got a leg up on all of them. Talk a little bit about that experience of being at NCAAs compared to them.
I think experience always helps, but every team is different. We have an established group, seniors that have played 3 times. Hopefully we can use it. We've been to Lansing a couple of times, had some success here. So, our group feels good about this place, but every year is different.
Touched briefly there that you've been here not last year, but the prior 2 years, and you walked away with the regional title. So has to say something about coming back to Lansing.
It's always nice to come back to a place that you have positive memories of. That same hotel. We sort of have the same itinerary. We're eating the same places. What we want to do is create basically a normal event. And what we'll talk to our group about is the team that's the most normal is the one that's going to be the most successful, and the one that doesn't make this bigger than it actually is. You have to win a double elimination tournament. You got 3 capable teams other than yourself that are here, so you have to come out and make shots, and you have to play to win this tournament. And we're not trying to defend our past record or success because half the members of this team weren't even part of that group, but the half that were like this place. So I feel pretty good about it.
Izzy, from an experience perspective, you've been, this is what, 4 in a row in the NCAA perspective? 5? Goodness gracious. Okay. But from that standpoint, how have you been able to kind of bring in maybe some additional leadership to this year's Vandy squad, especially in your final year of college eligibility?
Well, honestly, they all took me in with open arms. It's already such an established program in itself, and the roster is already so deep before I even got to the program. So it was already a sense of comfort, and they've took me in as their own, and they bring this different aura. So it's really nice.
Victoria, and obviously not your first time either in these situations. I know you can't repeat kind of what has taken place in previous years. So what will be different about this year's Vandy team that will help you get back to the Final Four?
Yeah, as a group, we have a different kind of chemistry that I've never really experienced before. We're really jubilant to be here, and I think we're filled with so much excitement, and we just love that we have the chance to compete yet another week, that we're just going to take that and run with it.
Coach, talked about just lanes and practice, lane patterns, etc. Just first thoughts on what you guys practice on and how you might be able to use it to your advantage in some way without giving away secrets, of course.
I don't think there's any state secrets that are going to be out here. I feel like the pattern's fair. I felt like it's 43 feet. It's going to require you to make shots. There's out of bounds. So if you throw it poorly, you're not going to be rewarded. I think that we like to keep our angles in front of us for the most part. So I feel like as a group it can play to our advantage. But I think that we just have to, we have to come out and sort of be relaxed and throw it. I think in practice day everybody has an element of ease when it comes to shot making, and people can make shots. And then when the lights come on, it's a little different. And so we hound on the idea of being normal, and we'll continue to hound on that. And if we're normal like we were today, I like our chances. And if we're not, then it'll be a dogfight.
Nothing else? We're good. Thank you.
Thank
Good luck
you.
tomorrow.
Thank you.